Keep going, okay. Let's go all the way over, let's do that, okay. It's hard to keep up with all the moving parts here in our studio, but I will tell you this, something I saw before the show that made me absolutely thrilled to share with you is a new low price on one of the most massive, incredible capacity items that Curtis Stone has ever brought us. This is called the 4-piece Chef's Saute Pan Set. And when I say giant and massive and incredible, we're looking at a 6.5 quart capacity in this unique square-shaped saute pan. You're not only getting the pan, which has its famous non-stick DuraPan finish on the inside. That's 5 layers of non-stick. It's 4 times stronger than any other non-stick out there. We have sold 2.5 million DuraPans here at HSN, and that's what makes them so popular. You're getting that fabulous 6.5 quart saute pan. You're getting the tempered glass lid, beautifully vented, all solid stainless steel handles. You're also getting this beautiful steamer tray. Check this out, look at the size of this. It's designed to match back to that saute pan. It sits perfectly, so whether it's fish or shrimp or salmon, you're steaming like crazy. And then you also are getting this little roasting rack that will also fit beautifully inside your set. You're getting all 4 pieces. All you do is choose your color. We've got the red, which you see here. He's famous for that red. We've got a beautiful white. This one we are calling, I believe, turquoise. And then this one is the black. This is the lowest price we have ever offered. We have never done this sale until this Labor Day weekend, down to $49.95. Huge saving, more than $30 off. We've got flex pay. White will be the first to go. All right, Curtis, tell us about this massive pan. This is impressive.
I mean, it's such a beautiful piece. Here's the thing I love about it the most. See how I'm cooking ribeye steaks? And you think it doesn't look like the right pan to cook steaks in? Guess what? There's no splatter. I don't know if you ever notice, I'm normally wiping down my countertops as I'm doing my demonstrations because guess what? Steaks, bacon, it all splatters. But when you've got these nice high sides, you don't get splatter all over your kitchen top. So because of the DuraPan, yes, you can take it to 450 degrees. We've got that gorgeous caramelization going on. Let me show you how that retains the heat. I'm gonna pour some wine in here. You'll see it come to a boil pretty much instantly. You see I put a good amount in, and look how quickly that's already come to the boil. Use my silicone handles just to give that a little shake around. Now, if you wanna flavor that wine even more, you can throw in some peppercorns. I'm gonna throw in some slices of lemon and maybe some bay leaf. Then I'm gonna start steaming. So you're taking home this big, beautiful, generous steamer. Don't forget that. I'm gonna go ahead and place my salmon. This is the Faroe Island salmon, and yes, we have it back in stock. There is less than 1,000 of them all day, so I expect this to be gone before we get to Marlowe's show tomorrow. I promised her that I would have some, and I might make a liar out of myself, so I'm sorry, Marlo. But look, we've got carrots and bok choy going in there as well, and then you go ahead and drop your lid on, right? So you're steaming right here. You're grilling steaks. You're grilling steaks in this beautiful big square pan. I mean, it doesn't make any sense until you do it, and then you're like, oh my goodness, it's genius. Now, you're not gonna cook in any oil or butter, and I know that this is a crazy price. I just can't get over it. I know, happy Labor Day, everyone. In fact, I'll swap this over with this pan, so then you get to see it. Now, one thing I love using are these silicone handles. You can see, even as those handles get hot, they're not terribly hot right now because I'm cooking on induction. But you might be cooking on gas. Maybe you're gonna put the whole thing in the oven, so they do come in really, really handy. You can even leave it there. But you'll see, I'm not cooking in any oil or butter, and the reason is because of the DuraPan. So I'm gonna start a little stir fry over here. By the way, stainless steel utensil, no problem. You're not gonna scratch your pan. And it's another one of those beautiful little features that when you start cooking, you know that you can start beating up your own cookware. So I'm throwing shrimp in here, and I'm gonna do a little stir fry. We got some veggies there. Oh, gorgeous, thank you very much. I've got some peppers, some more onion, and we'll stir fry that. So let's jump into the animation, because I really want you all to see just how strong and brilliant this has been made. And then you'll understand the demonstrations even more. 5 layers of the DuraPan is how much you're taking home on every single piece. It's 4 times stronger than any other nonstick on the market. 6.5 quarts. So this is a nice, big, deep, square pan. You got that stainless steel disc on the bottom that makes it extra strong. It's never gonna warp or bend. You get that incredible heat transfer. We want to give you the heat even, and we want to give you the heat fast, and that's exactly what you're getting. It goes straight into the oven because of those stainless steel handles, and of course, you can steam, you can roast, you can saute. You are getting that steamer basket thrown in, which is crazy, plus the roaster rack and the lid. So there's just so many different ways to use this one piece of cookware. It does nest very well in your cabinet, but I'll let you tell them all about the colors because I know we're limited on this too, Sarah.
I know, and it's already very, very popular. So I'm going to encourage you, if you love this item, you love this price, there's never been a better time. You're getting the lowest price we've ever offered, which is more than $30 off, and we're also offering additional flex pay. So we've got the maximum 5 flexible payments. That means get it home for about $10. And that way you can see if you love it. And let me tell you what about this pan. Everybody loves it. There are more than 184 rave reviews on our website right now on hsn.com. And I love reading your reviews because it gives me so many other ideas. You're loving making lentil soup in it, making beef stew, you're making chili con carne, you're steaming your veggies and your clams and your crab legs. A lot of you love it for corn, because how many pans do you have at home that can accommodate whole ears of corn? That's why that square shape really maximizes the capacity in the pan. You're roasting chickens in this pan. I mean, you can cook for an entire army in this pan, and you're getting that steamer basket, you're getting the roasting rack, and all you do is pick your color. We have the white, which I think is our most limited. So 150 left if you do want this white. Remember, you're watching the first presentation this has ever been on sale, so they could all go quickly here. We've got the red, we've got the black, we've got the turquoise, and I just want to share with you how to order these silicone handles. I own these and I love these because I have his other DuraPans at home. They slide right onto those stainless steel handles. They help you get a nice secure grip. They also protect you from the heat if necessary, and we just keep those handy at all times. But look at the depth of this thing. I mean, this is incredibly massive. It also prevents the splatter. You could even do a little deep frying in here. It's the one pan that really does it all, Curtis.
It sure does. Now, look, I'm going to bring my ribeyes over here and drop them up on my trivet for you. I've cooked them all the way through. Now, I know that they're fully cooked, and I'll show you how I know that. But let me remove the ribeyes and then show you the pan. First thing I want you to understand, absolutely no splatter coming out of the pan. That would be almost impossible. By the way, I can do that without scratching my cookware because it's the DuraPan. Next thing I'm going to do is put my silicone handle on here and then throw a towel in. Now, you can throw this in the dishwasher, but the truth is it's a big piece and it'll take up a lot of space. And if you don't have to, guess what? Why would you? That just cooked my ribeyes, you guys, and look at it, it's spotless already. So I'm going to put it back on the heat. That's the beautiful thing. When you've got the right cookware, you can just continue to cook and cook and cook, and you never have to really stop and think about it.
You don't even need water. You don't even need water.
You're right. You're
Curtis,
absolutely right.
are you ready to take a phone call? I'd love to bring in a caller. Okay, Levi from Florida is here. Levi, welcome to the show. You're live with Sarah. Say hi to Curtis Stone.
Hi, Levi.
Hello, Chef Curtis.
How are you, buddy?
I'm wonderful. How you doing?
Mate, I am nice and warm over here, but I tell you what, I'm well fed and I'm having a great time. So no complaints from me, bud.
I'm having a great time watching you as well. Listen, I ordered your mats last night, the oven mat and the countertop mat. I was wondering, I do a lot of baking, and I was wondering, do you have a dough roller?
What kind of roller, mate? Oh, dough roller.
A dough roller, to roll out bread dough for biscuits.
We don't. We should. We should, shouldn't we? We should even make one out of Dura, the same non-stick. Oh, good idea, buddy.
That would be great, because I do a lot of biscuits, but I do them by hand. And I would love it better if I could roll them out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Good idea. Good. Well, you know, have you got some of the DuraPan already?
I ordered some last night.
Oh, mate, you are in for a treat.
I can't wait for you to try it.
First-time customer. Oh, mate, you're in for a treat, an absolute treat.
Wow, thank you so much, Levi. I can't wait for you to get your Curtis Stone items. And then welcome to the club, the Curtis Stone Club. We're here with the internationally renowned award-winning chef, Curtis Stone. You've seen him on all the big TV shows. He's a television host. And that's the great thing about this brand here at HSN. He's not just a pretty face. I mean, he is hands-on. He is the manufacturer. He does design, and he's very integral to every single part of the manufacturing. If he's gonna put his name on it, it has to be the best. It has to be incredible quality. And the wonderful thing I've read over and over, and I can also say based on my experience with Curtis Stone, is that once you have these pans, they look just as beautiful years from now as the day you bought them. So that DuraPan finish, it's there forever. And that way you can use your metal utensils, you can clean it, it's so easy, great food release, and of course the capacity is just out of this world. 6.5 quarts. Look at how deep it is, whether you're doing some fun fried chicken or whether you're cooking a stew or a big vat of chili for the big game. That's the way to go. Let me give you some updates on colors, because you're looking at our first presentation at this low, low price of $49.95. 100 in the white, and then we also have turquoise, red, and black. Let me find out what's the next to go after the white. It might be the black. Okay, so black is next to sell out. You may not have another chance to order this at the sale price with the 5 interest-free flexible payments. We're doing that for our big Labor Day weekend here at HSN. You're getting the incredible Saute pan. You're also getting the matching tempered glass lid. A lot of times you have to buy those separately. Look at the size of this. So you can cook, you can look at your food, you can monitor what's happening. It's got a little steam release. It's solid stainless steel, riveted handles, and then you've got this wonderful steamer basket. Let me tell you, if you're trying to cut down on oil and calories and fat, isn't this brilliant to start steaming more of your food, Curtis?
Oh, I'm not just steaming. You don't need to use any oil in any of the cooking process when you have the DuraPan. Think about this. 1 tablespoon of oil has 120 calories in it, okay? 120. Now, doesn't sound like a lot, but if you cook every day like most of us, 365 tablespoons of oil, which is a year's worth of cooking, adds up to 21.5 cups of oil. Now think about that for a moment. It's 11 pounds of fat that you're putting in your body that you don't need to. So a simple lifestyle choice, like investing in this pan, you can get rid of all that oil, you can start living healthier, and yes, you can even amplify that by the steaming. So again, I'm gonna pick up my little silicone handles, I'm gonna stick it on my salmon here, bring it right up the front so you can see it nicely. Have a look. In literally 7 minutes, we've been able to steam that Faroe Island salmon. I'm popping my lid on my lid rest. We've done the veggies, and of course, we did that all over those beautiful aromatics, and you can see underneath there the flavor in that water that's now permeated all the way through. Now, whether you're steaming or blanching, another little thing we have for you guys are these gorgeous little baskets. It's a set of 2, so you can pick up your broccoli or your broccolini and your pasta separately, right? So maybe your carrots take longer than your potatoes, or vice versa. So now you're able to pick that up and say, I'll wait on that. And, you know, so you're kind of cooking a bit more like a restaurant chef. So if you do want to pick up on these, they are available for you as well. You can also fry in this too. So over here, I've got some French fries. I've got some onion rings. Oh, that looks nice and hot, that oil. Look at that. I'm just going to gently put that in. Now, here's the good example as to why these are so useful. If I had have dumped that in and had to just poured it from the bag, guess what? That oil would have ended up all over the place, right? So I can now lift this up because that oil is super hot, right? So I'm actually in total control of it, and I'm not going to create a fire. So that's a really good, clever demonstration too. Let me run to the oven and show you something back here. Now, I was actually roasting some pork. Of course, you get that beautiful color because it's the DuraPan, and then what we do is we go ahead and throw some barbecue sauce in there. So I'm gonna go ahead, move that platter off my trivet. Another one of these. I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys, but these trivets are such game changers. They roll up, they roll out very, very easily. I'm gonna bring my pulled pork up. Think about the games. Now I've got some bear claws over there, thank you. And I'm gonna take those and look at this. You just go into that pork, Slowly pull that apart. I mean, Sarah, tell me, what do you want to serve apart from this? It looks so good.
I want what you're having. That's what I want. Look at that. That looks so tender and so juicy. These are going very quickly. If you want to add the fry baskets, those are less than $20. We also have those trivets available for you. When Curtis is here is always the best time to shop. Don't make the mistake of waiting too long. Today's the day. We've got a new low price on this incredible Saute set. You're getting all 4 pieces. The electric griddles right around the corner. That's also going to be at the lowest price ever. But let me